YouTube, hello! Welcome back to our 1860 Munich Career Mode here in FIFA 23. It has been a couple of days, and that is admittedly because Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out, and I kind of got obsessed with them over the weekend. But we're back. We're recording this on Monday night. I'll try and get it up very quickly. Yeah, thank you so much for all the support. Like I've been saying the last couple episodes, everybody's been killing it as far as numbers and engagement goes. So I very much appreciate it. It's been awesome. As far as today, we have a handful of games in the league. Last time off, we were riding a high of an 8-game unbeaten streak. We're second in the league. Things are going rad. We're in the middle of the transfer window. We'll see if anything happens. We don't have much money, so we're probably going to have to sell to try and find anybody to bring in. But we'll see how it goes. So let's get into it. At the moment, second place, 39 points. Just 3 behind Saarbrücken, who we're taking on later in the episode. We are starting off with Verl away from home, and then Bayreuth at home. Saarbrücken will be away. That will be the extended highlights. Then it's Oldenburg, Freiburg 2, and then Meppen is going to close off the episode. Like I said, we also have the rest of the transfer window, so we'll see if anything happens. I'm not looking for anybody, but I would be down for selling some people if you know, they could bring in some money and then basically promote from within the youth academy. But we'll see how it goes. Let's get into that Verl game. It is SC Verl against 1860 Munich. Last time these two teams played, Verl beat 1860 Munich 1-0. But 1860 Munich are definitely a better side at this point. Let's see how this one plays out. Reader. Charlie Webster chests it down well, runs onto it. Webster floats it back post to Fifa across the net, and it is 1-0 for 1860 Munich as we are heading towards the end of the first half. Fantastic team goal. Wow. Kyle Talig. Head for Fifa. Fifa. Lockenbacher with a turn through Webster. He's got it, Webster. No mistake making there. Just SC Verl were completely open through the middle. And in stoppage time, it is now 2-0. Webster now again. Lannert. And Reader makes it 3. This game, just as we come back into the second half, is maybe all but over. 3-0 for 1860 Munich. Approaching the last couple of minutes of the game. A Fifa now. Fifa. A Fifa. He is going to slot that right into the back corner. And as if it was ever in doubt, 4-0 now. Undoubtedly sealing it for 1860 Munich. And that is going to be the end of the game. 4-0, a comfortable win for 1860 Munich. 9 in a row now without a defeat. They are on a roll. And welcome to the Grunwalder Stadium. 1860 Munich hosting Bayreuth. 9 games unbeaten. They could make it 10 tonight here at home. Let's see if they can get it done. Stolen by Webster, pardon me. And Murillo, who started over Lockenbacher tonight. Gallardo has stepped up. Gallardo. Curling a shot. Gallardo. Oh, he hit the post rebound. Boyamba's all over it. No problem. And what? Not even 5 minutes into the game. 1860 Munich is up 1-0. Bayreuth looking to counter here. Right, Gallardo does such a good job there. Beef into space for Gallardo. Gallardo through Reilinger, who has come on as a substitute. Across. And that is in. Manu Murillo. No mistake in the 75th minute. 2-0 for 1860 Munich. And that is going to be the end of the game. Comfortable 2-0 win at home for 1860 Munich. Unbeaten in 10 now. They are bossing this league. So, transfer deadline day is upon us. 10 hours to go. I feel like if we're going to get any players in, we're going to have to get rid of people. And I don't know if that's going to happen, to be honest. So I'm going to look through here, try and see if we can get anything done, but I'm not making any promises. So Philip Steinhardt going out to Al-Shabaab for $0. I thought we had sold him last transfer window, but apparently it happened after the deadline, I guess. So he's out. I mean, yeah, you know, maybe wasn't paying that much attention to contracts. I should have been paying more attention, but not the end of the world, to be completely honest. We keep going. 4 hours left in the transfer window. That might be the only action we see. So we also had a loan offer for Milos Kocic, the 19-year-old Serbian attacking mid/left wing who we have not played at all. This came in after the transfer deadline, so I don't actually know if it's going to go through. So we've also got a loan offer for Michael Gluck, 19-year-old center back/CDM, 56 overall. We just have not played him at all. So in Nasi, they are interested in loaning him. I'll just delegate it. That's fine with me. And welcome to the Ludwigspark Stadion. It is Saarbrücken hosting 1860 Munich. Top of the table clash. Saarbrücken on 46 points. 1860 Munich 45. If 1860 Munich, who are unbeaten in 10 games, can win today, win on this sunny afternoon, they will jump ahead of Saarbrücken and go top of the table. Last time around, these two teams faced off. Saarbrücken took the game 2-1. But again, 1860 Munich, 10 games unbeaten. They could make it 11.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Saarbrücken, you see their starting 11 there. They usually use a 4-3-3. That's in goal. Rizzuto, Uefero, Bader, Becker. Then France, Neudecker, Beata are the midfielders alongside Rabic and some others. Up top. For 1860 Munich, it is a very familiar lineup. Hiller in goal, Lannert, Morgala, Verlat, Gallardo are the back four. Reeder holding the midfield. Allig, Veronese are the attacking mids, and then Webster, who has found a comfortable spot on the right wing, alongside of Fief on the other wing, and then Lockenmacher, the Dreisliga's top scorer, is the lone striker for 1860 Munich. Everybody is ready to go on the sunny afternoon. Let's get into the game. Fief. Free kick here. A Fief. That is driven. That's actually a great free kick. Bots with a stop. Not a good clearance from Bots. Veronese steals. Veronese. No mistake. And it's not how Saarbrücken wanted to start the game. 1-0 for 1860 Munich. Joy. Round for Lot. In. Rebic hits the post. It stays 1-1. And by 1-1, I mean 1-0. Nezzy through Lockenmacher. Lockenmacher. Oh, Bots gets just enough. Good save. Webster. Webster. Oh! Webster, given too much time and space, dances around the defenders, and that might be a candidate for goal of the season. What a goal from Charlie Webster. The placement of that shot is incredible. The throw in. Back up. Boy. The middle now. Through! Oh, Hiller, what a save. Right into the box. For Nezzy. Shot! Oh, that went in! Morgala in stoppage time. 3-0. For 1860 Munich. Corner. Saarbrücken here. They are down 3-0. They're trying to get back into this. Near post. They might be getting back into this. Biada was not marked properly. And early on in the second half, Saarbrücken get a goal back. Boy, Becker. Great pass ahead. And it is 3-2. We might have a game here. Hiller catches the ball in stoppage time and just boots it up the pitch. Last pick, no. And that is it. 1860 Munich hold on 3-2. And they go top of the table over Saarbrücken in a fantastic game. Welcome to the Marschweg Stadion. It is Oldenburg hosting 1860 Munich. Top of the table, 1860 Munich. Last time out, they absolutely destroyed Oldenburg. Oldenburg is going to want revenge. Let's get into the game. Oyama, good steal there. Lockenmacher has it now. Lockenmacher. He's got to step on everybody. Lockenmacher. He's not going to make a mistake. All by himself. And 1-0 in the 55th minute for 1860 Munich. 1-0 win for 1860 Munich away from home. Not the most glorious game, not the most glamorous game. But a win is a win, and they'll take 3 points. There you see the league's top goal scorer, Finn Lockenmacher, 16 goals in 23 games. Today, 1860 Munich taking on Freiburg 2 at home at the Grunwalder. Let's get into the game. Go to Sowie. Charlie Webster. Lockenmacher for Webster. Webster. Up and over. In. Oh, Thief is onside. And that is 1-0 for 1860 Munich, a half hour into the game. That onside it is. Bauer in. Bauer! No mistake. And it is 1-1. 1860 tried the offside trap. It did not work, and it cost them. That's not going to matter. They're going to call it 1-1 between 1860 Munich and Freiburg 2. Pretty uneventful, drab game, but Freiburg rescue a point. Welcome to the Grunwalder Stadion. 1860 Munich hosting Meppen in our last game of the episode. Snowy is all get out. Let's get into this game. Broke up. Stolen by a thief. That is not a good giveaway. A thief outside of the foot. Slots it in. 1-0 for 1860 Munich. Very late in the game. Looks like this might be it. Broka trying to play ahead. One last go for Meppen. Blaka. Tackled by Morgala. Morgala is going to clear it. And 1860 Munich is going to hold on 1-0 to defeat Meppen and continue their undefeated streak. All right, there you go. End of the episode. Finish in first place, 55 points, 5 ahead of Saarbrücken. Next time around, we start off the episode against Elfersberg. And then we have Zwickau, Victoria Köln, Duisburg, Wiesbaden, and then Berge. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is. We'll figure out what we do for the extended highlights because there's not really any games that are sticking out there for me. But nonetheless, yeah, 6 games played, and we stay unbeaten. We sit first on the table. Not too bad. If you like what you saw, it would be amazing if you maybe considered subscribing if you're not already. You know, share the video around. Throw some comments in there. Yeah, that stuff helps. Thank you so much for watching. I will get this edited shortly. You're amazing. Don't you forget that you are loved. And, yeah, smooches. Mwah.